Listen all that would hear my voice, for one day you may make the choice. So listen hard and listen well, and I'll begin what I must tell. The night was cold, the light grew dark. The further I entered in, I tried to light the lamp I'd brought, but the wind was bound to win. It whistled through the branches high, it seemed to call my name, so I battled on towards its sound, the truth I hoped to gain. I wandered through the woods so dark and dense, until I reached the ruins of a churchyard fence. The yard was covered in a thick white fog that clung to the graves like bark to a log. Then I saw him sitting on a stump, his hood pulled over his head, his thin, bony hand gripped a walking stick. If he hadn't moved, you'd have sworn he was dead. As I approached, the wind was still, and silence struck the night. Are you the one that calls my name, and holds within your hand my plight? Oh, at first he would not answer. Not a sound did he make. He just stared with those shiny black eyes that seemed as deep as a lake. So you think I can tell you of things that have passed, of the demons that now haunt you and the questions you must ask, about your ancestor Adric and his music so divine, and the touch of a woman and her kiss that tastes of wine. When you dance with the devil you pay the price. She'll touch and caress you and treat you nice. But when the dawn breaks you'll see she's gone. She'll have stolen your heart and unravelled the sun. Poor Adric, not a note has he since played, not a sonnet has spilt from his soul, destined to live in the world without sound, forever paying the toll. He married, although I can't say why, probably from natural urges that inhabit a guy. He died shortly after, before the birth of his son, a life without enjoyment, since his music had gone. His body lies here somewhere about, buried extra deep. I think from memory, poor Adric is under your feet. He lies in torment, grief and tears, separated from the music for 1,000 years. So why have I called you to this place, through wind and darkness, time and space? For 1,000 years has now passed, and the curse has run its course at last. And as the last descendant that bears the family name, that darkened coat of arms bears the word pain. Oh, it matters not just how it's spelt, the meaning's still the same. It falls upon you to reach down into your soul and the legacy to reclaim. But now it's time for you to go back to the world whereupon you stay, where mortals live and love and hide away. So press the keys and begin to fight, let the music defeat the night. And as I turned to make my leave, I felt his hand upon my sleeve. Good luck be with you as you write, and watch your journey through this night. So I looked back to thank him for the kindness he did show, but he'd gone, somehow had vanished, just as the wind did start to blow. And now I play each chance I get, write down the music lest I forget. The melody rolls around my brain, into my fingers through every vein. I must be watchful to the end, and be careful of those that I would befriend, in case this muse from hell tries once again to take her vengeance out on men. And just like Adric, who fell before, I lose the music forevermore. And so my story now is told, a story that is very old, but if perchance you should retell, you might save someone from the muse from hell.